Hey, what's going on, guys? I literally was just getting stuff on my phone deleted off so I could make a video because I ran out of memory because I make a lot of videos and I never delete them. So, Michael Warren, I just got your message. I just replied to you, buddy. I'm on it. Video today, hair video. I've been meaning to do it. Um, I've been meaning to do it. We had the had a lot of stuff going on. We had I live down here, as y'all know, in Cape Canaveral, so we were pretty close to Hurricane Dorian. So there was several days. It was like 4 days of prep work. So getting shutters on my house, helping out my neighbors and family members, and getting their house ready and everything because nobody has power tools. But me, I guess. So yeah, I'd get like 7 or 8 houses ready. So it was like 4 days of just constantly putting up shutters and plywood on windows and getting supplies and clean up the yard and stuff so debris didn't fly around. And then the hurricane, unfortunately for the Bahamians, sat on top of them for a while, and really messed things up there. Unfortunately for us, nothing happened to us here. I mean, it was no worse for us here than actually we get worse rainstorms. so so it was really not bad at all for us here, but it really sucked for the people over in the Bahamas. But that being said, um, we do have a hair update to do. I just got out of the shower this morning, so it's kind of wet. So hopefully you guys can get a good view. I mean, this thing is like it's getting long. The hair is getting long. It's not really justified because it kind of like got a little wave to it when it's wet, but when it's straight and out, as you guys can see, I mean, this thing goes. I mean, I'm still holding on to hair here. Let's see how far back I can go with the video. There we go. We're still going down here. Oh, just fell out of my hand now. That one piece. I see, that piece I always have. That one's still there. That one is going strong here. I am super close to having the whole thing in a man bun. Uh, so I think this is month 20 now. And so I am very close to having it in a man bun. I put it up there actually yesterday because my hair was a little greasy. Um, I put it up on the way home from work, and so it almost all went up there. I still do have those stragglers. Like I could put it up and put it up in the. It's a little bun. It's not like a huge bun. I could put it up there. I do still have these little stragglers on the side of the hair of my neck right here. Right, these won't really. They make it pretty close, but they don't make it all the way up there. Um, I'm not sure if that was a good view for you guys. Um, but yeah, no, this is like the state of affairs here, man. It actually nothing's really changed much since the previous month. I mean, I guess more of just getting it into the man bun. There's more hair going on there. There's more moving it back into on that. I can get more of the back neck hair here, so you can see I can get more of that going in there. I don't have a free hand to put my phone down and kind of show you. Maybe I got my lap here. See if I can chime it up. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Working the glue, not the glutes. What is this? What's that machine where you compress your hips together like that at Planet Fitness? Like you're working like your inner crotch or whatever at the gym. Yeah, that machine. I guess my trying that out one time really worked for this this kind of muscle function. Stupid. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to get it in there, and you can see this kind of guy straggling out, right? So that annoys the shit out of me because it just looks freaking weird. So like when I try to get my hair in a man bun here, and then I got this damn thing going because this will not reach to where my fingers are back there. It falls out, as you can see. I'm not sure if you guys give you that. I kind of do tuck it behind here. The problem is that it eventually, the wind, it's so light, it's so few hairs that are like that. The wind actually will blow it back forward like this while I'm like throughout the day, and like when I do this on the weekends. So, but I will show you guys here. Let me get this all taken care of, and then once I get it up in my hand, I can show you guys more. See, like this guy here too, this little monster. It's close, but it won't reach. I can't even get it with my palm. I mean, we're pretty close. If I do it there, I have tried putting it down a little lower to reach these hairs so that these hairs can go straight back versus these hairs having to go up here. Didn't didn't work too well. It eventually over time will fall out unless I use those silicone ties, which are freaking a pain. They hurt my hair when they come out. They're really kind of like grippy, you know. So all right, so here we go. Now I got that. Sorry for that, guys. Yeah, but here is where it's at. This is the what I would say to be the ponytail action here we're getting. Let's see. Can you guys see better? Yep, good deal. I'll lean forward a little bit, you get a better picture of it in the light. But that's kind of it. That's the way it's looking right now. As you can see, there is still some on the back here that I'm sure that are not getting all the way up in there. But I mean, yeah, this stuff fully covers my hair now. I sit up, it definitely goes back. This touches my shoulders now on the back. The back definitely touches my shoulders. The front, not yet. Which I'm not sure when I'm supposed to mix and match. When I'm gonna mix and match all that up. I don't know. Maybe next year sometime. Maybe next year sometimes when the front is like maybe down to my shoulders or something like that, and the back is like down to like maybe my shoulder blades by then. Maybe I'll kind of cusp them all and get them kind of all blended together a little bit better. But it didn't really bother me either way because if I'm throwing it up in a bun, I mean nobody's even gonna know how long my hair is. And it'll be less of a pain in the butt, I think. Like right now, you know, I mean, when you're trying to do stuff, like I'm constantly grabbing a pair of sunglasses or a headband, or actually, did I actually bring down a freaking hair tie? I did not. No, damn it, I thought I did. Because that's one of the things too, when you're washing your face or shaving, which I don't do. I use a razor underneath, but I don't do a razor on the top here. Oh yeah, I can tuck behind the ears. So I can tuck behind the ears, right? But there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. So it kind of falls down like this. And then you look kind of bald. And you're like, damn it, would you just stay back here? And so yeah, trying to just kind of train it to go behind my ears and tuck back there. But then I like lean forward and it doesn't really matter because the top part still ends up falling in my eyes. So it's really like you get to a point where you're really kind of trying to you're just battling with it all the time. So in comparison to short hair is much easier. For sure. I thought long hair was going to be like lazy, easy. It's actually a lot. So I got to shampoo it, condition it. I got to make sure that, you know, if it's too greasy, put some dry shampoo in it. I got to make sure that, you know, it's out of my eyes, out of my face, constantly having something that's going to hold myself up because now I have like silicone sunglasses. So fun fact, the silicone on the hair ties, pain in the ass because it sticks really well to your hair. But on days when you just got done showering or whatever like that, like today my hair is going to be extremely silky smooth, really really soft, and my Oakleys, which are all like plastic I think, or whatever the materials they use to make them, my Oakleys, they will sit up here and then fall immediately down because there's nothing like gripping them. My hair has to be a little greasy for the Oakleys to want to stick in it, because it's just like sliding right off of like a table or something. It's crazy. They slide right off. But my I think they're native sunglasses. I got them from somewhere. They are more of a silicone-y exterior all the way around. They're silicone. They kind of have a silicone barrier or whatever like that. Like it's more rubbery than plastic. And those actually slide right up. They sit up there and they'll hold my hair when it's on. You know, it's when it is that silky smoothness, right? I guess look at this guy. Well, I guess this is a long hair too. It didn't look long in the photo, but yeah, it goes all the way down to my chin. But yeah, so those are kind of things, guys. As you growing your hair out, things are going to become more of a pain in the ass. But you got to just keep going through it to get where your goal is, whatever that is. Mine was to get to my shoulder. I don't know where my goal is now because I kind of am already there. Wanted to get to my chin. I'm now past my chin, probably to here. So I don't really know. I'm just going to keep letting it go. Just keep letting it grow and doing its thing. I don't really have like a goal anymore. I'm just kind of winging it. Winging it now. So we will see how that goes. And but yeah, as you go through your journey, make sure you have those things, those difference makers, right? Like you have a headband, or you have like for me, like here's I got mine. There it is. See, didn't I tell you guys I freaking had it? I had it sitting on the damn railing, my dog railing, so my dogs don't fucking my dogs don't freaking get in the living room, jump on the couch. So I have a little headband, little thing here. This is not silicone. This is like I don't know, whatever they're made out of, like rubbery. They're just you know what they are. Everybody knows what these are. I don't know what they're made out of. We all know what I'm talking about though. All right, so let's go back to the thigh crunchers. So this guy is basically kind of a headband. So this is kind of how I work with this one. I throw this here, then I grab all my hair out of from behind it, and then I'll flip this guy up. Let's see here like this, and boom, right. So now what I'm doing here is I'm tucking it kind of behind the ears. So grabbing all these hairs, pushes it back, right. This is like my go-to. I love these so much better. It's just I put it on. I never. It does like if I'm leaning forward a little bit. See how long the backs are now? Now the backs are reaching back up here and getting in my face, right? So that is kind of a pain in the ass. I'll be honest with you. When my hair was shorter, these were way better, right? Because then this would come up. This wouldn't go to there. It would maybe go to here or something like that, or because of the angle or whatever, it maybe go over here, and it wasn't in my eyes or my face. Now I lean forward, and it's really not helping, not as much. So now I've had to kind of put my sunglasses on top of that, and then it's like brushing it out of my eyes because y'all know that I work in finance or whatever. I can't wear these at work, but my other job, well, I guess I own the car dealership. It's not really a job, but it's kind of a job because I have to do a lot of work there. But my other job at the car dealership, I'm doing paperwork all the time there, constantly doing deals, looking down, having to sign titles, do paperwork, all that. And I'm looking down at the desk all the time, and the hair is getting in your face, right? So it's a real pain in the ass. But this is kind of my go-to because it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt my head. Wearing a hat. I do that occasionally. I just know I've never really been a big hat person. Maybe it's because I got a big ass head and hats kind of fit tight on my head, so they kind of give me a headache over time. But the headband, it's elastic. This is like my go-to. I really enjoy this one a lot, right? And then I'll throw the sunglasses up here sometimes, and I'll kind of just push them back a little bit, and that'll kind of hold them back to here. Occasionally, I can take this guy and push it back a little bit further. I know they got those little, I don't think there's a whole piece of rubber that kind of sits. I seen a dude at the car auction, was it Thursday, doing it, and he had one that was like it's kind of a little thicker than this. If anybody knows what those things are called, just put it in the comments or something like that. Because I haven't looked at what they are, but I was gonna try to see if I could get one off Amazon and just kind of the dude like had it and it like sat like kind of like crunched up here, like in the back towards his hair like this. It kind of held it all back. I thought it was actually pretty cool because then it's just kind of sitting back there. You got your hair kind of back like this, but I feel like on this one, since it's so big, I feel like it's gonna just fall off, right? And I didn't go up to him because we were in the middle of a car auction and trying to buy cars. And then I couldn't find him after the auction. Actually, that's probably a lie. Not that I couldn't find him as much as I was probably distracted after the cars I won and went inside and got my paperwork. Yeah, so no, that was a lie. No, I totally didn't look for him. So it's not that I didn't find him. I didn't look for him. But had I seen him after the auction, like I would have remembered, oh shit, I wanted to ask him where he got that thing. You know what I mean? Anyways. So that's that. So then we'll throw this guy in there. This video is getting a little longer than I expected it to be. My kids are all sleeping and stuff. I'm down here on the couch. I can't be too noisy in the bathroom. Let's see here. All right. We good? Good? Ah, cool. Got it. All right. So now I take this guy off. I put it in my right hand. Put it on my wrist. I don't know if nobody taught me how to do this. I kind of self-taught. You think it's self-explanatory, but actually after doing it quite a bit, you kind of realize there's kind of a technique, a bit to it. You're trying to grab all your hair. Okay, my wife, she flips her head forward and does it all, grabs it. She's got a lot longer hair than I do, so it kind of works for her. But because I don't have that long of hair, what I'll typically do is I'll brush it first, which I'm not doing right now because it's wet. But I'll brush it first because otherwise then this top part gets all weird looking and it doesn't look very great. Even afterwards, it still kind of looks a little weird. Let's see here. So we'll go like this. I'm grabbing the backs now, as you can see. So I'll put my thumb back here, grabbing the backs, kind of going like this. And now what I'm doing with this hand is I'm scooping up the hair off the back of my neck, right? I'm just trying to get to a place where I can grab it all. I know. And what I'm trying to do is I'm grabbing it with this hand. That's the hand I want to start with. I want to get as much of the hair as I possibly can in here, right? Just like I was showing you in the video before we did, and it does get a little tight, right? So I'm trying to just do what I can to tighten it all, do whatever gets it back here, right? And so as you can see, it does become a pain in the ass. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this band off. I'm going to take it, I'm going to grip it on the hair like so. And now I've got it, as you can see in there. You're going to twist it. This seems like basic shit. Like everybody should know how to do this, but not everybody's always had long hair. So I do that, and I pull it down to the other hand, and I do one last little twist on this damn thing. And I grab this part of my hair. Pull this up so y'all can see what's going on here. Grab this part of my hair. As you can see, hopefully you can, I'm kind of pulling this little bun thing through here, and I'm kind of just making it grip itself like that. And that kind of is what creates that little bun thing. If I wanted to just go the whole way, I could put it into a ponytail if I pulled the hair all the way through. If I leave the hair folded like this, it creates that bun effect that everybody, like, I guess, goes for. As you can see, like this stuff is not there, so I'll kind of try to tuck that behind my ears. And it just kind of depends on where this sits as to how the bun looks. And then what you can also do, if you get into a ponytail, you can actually pull your ponytail with one hand. And I'm sorry, guys. You can pull your ponytail with one hand while you pull that rubber band, like it'll be like 3 bends, so to speak. You'll pull that tighter towards your head, and that'll really tighten up your ponytail. I've only done a ponytail like once or twice, because until I can get everything in there, I just stick with this guy. This is my go-to until I can get the whole thing in there. I'm not trying to walk around with like the half look. Like, see, I got these little stragglers down here. It's not really my thing. I've tried it. I did do a video at my car lot one where I had just the top done. Actually, it didn't look too bad. My business partner, aka my cousin, he was calling me a samurai. He said I looked like Tom Cruise from The Last Samurai. So anyways, that's kind of how you throw it up in the bun, guys. That's kind of how you do that part. That's more of, this is kind of like, I've used this a couple times more recently because the hair is definitely getting longer and this isn't as effective. So I'd say last month I used this quite a bit. Maybe let's say 99% of the time I use this. Every month before this, like 99% of the time. Now I'm at a point where I've used this maybe 90% of the time. And about 10% of the time I'm going up with this because it's just getting the hair out of my eyes and I'm working and I'm busy. And when I say 99% of the time, I mean, I guess I would say it's not really true because I use sunglasses a lot at work, right? Because I can't wear this at work. So at work, I throw them up with my sunglasses. So this and sunglasses, basically 99% of the time. More recently, I've not done this at work yet. So it's still sunglasses time at work. So that's where you get a lot more of my time, 90% of the time, whatever. But if I'm at home, if I'm driving around or doing something like that, I'll throw it up in here just to get better at putting it in a ponytail or man bun or whatever you call it, until you get to a point where you want it done that way. So with that, guys, this video went a little bit over 18 minutes. I was trying to aim for more like 10, but you never know what we're going to talk about. So we just wing it and let it go, guys. So with you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below about the journey you guys are on. If you guys are starting your own channels, go ahead and put that shit down there. So just in case anybody pops in here and they're wanting to see other people that do their hair. I know that was my big thing when I was trying to grow my hair out. I was constantly watching other guys' videos. So I'm not a my video maximalist. Watch everybody else's videos too, because they give you inspiration, they give you tips, they're probably a lot more consistent than I am. I'm like once a month. A lot of these other guys that have been doing this for a long time, they got really big YouTube channels. They'll throw stuff out there, weekly, daily, sometimes multiple times a week. So watch all their stuff too. So if there's a good channel out there that that everybody else would benefit from, throw that down in the comments too, guys, so that everybody can kind of get through the stages of getting through that awkward stage, getting to where they want to be with their long hair, and just getting where getting everything that they need out of the motivation to just keep going until it gets to a point where now it's just now you're the long hair guy, right? So everybody's trying to get, that's everybody's goal. So what everybody can help out with that, you guys can drop a comment below the video or whatever. But with that, I appreciate it, y'all. This was month, I think 20. Well, it was December of 2000. Oh, shit, this December will be 2 years. So if we subtract, that's 24. November will be 23. October will be 22. September would be 21. So this is 21 months. No, this is the August video. I'm in September now. I'm making the August video. So this is month 20. Y'all got my math there? We're good. Month 20, and it's a 20-minute video. Boom. We're going to leave it at that, guys. Y'all have a good one, and I'll holler at you guys around my birthday, September 29th. So right at the end. But, I slack off a little bit, so it'll probably be for like last week of September, first week of October, if I'm being honest. So, all right, y'all. Have a good one. Keep it growing.